Welcome to the Freedom Tapestry live on Instagram. We are alive here, and we're going to have some special guests on. We are just waiting for these wonderful people, waiting just momentarily. They will arrive. All of it will arrive. Here we are. We have wonderful people. And here we go. Now's our time. Our time to be alive. In this moment, we what's up?
Yo, hello. What's up, guys?
Welcome to the Freedom Tapestry.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited that we're doing this and kind of a backstory on all this, and I'll kind of give the backstory. So my name is Benjamin Jackendoff. This is my cousin, Aaron Jackendoff. Aaron has been doing amazing art videos, live Instagram art videos. He had joined one of the other projects I have called the Jam Nation, and joined in there, was doing a lot of really cool stuff with music and art. And, you know, Freedom Tapestry Project started a year ago with Samya Rabaha in Syria. She's in Damascus. And then also with Lena Headey, who is in the UK. You know, Lena, actually, Samya and I met, funnily enough, if that's a word, through Lena's account. Her Instagram account, and Lena and I we've known each other for some time, and you know, Lena is very active, you know, with a lot of politics and this and that, but she's also very active with art and creativity and artists, and so that was really where this kind of got birthed, where Samya, being an artist in Syria and in school and knowing a lot of different artists, it became the idea of, well, what if we created something that would give a platform for a lot of artists that otherwise might not be known in places like, I'm here in Los Angeles, California, you know, welcome to sunny LA. There's my, you know, and Aaron, you're in Pittsburgh.
I'm in Pittsburgh.
So I think, you know, the vision of this is to introduce artists that otherwise we may never have seen or heard before. And also, you know, one of the bigger pictures is to actually turn it into an actual live art show. And we also have one of the team members is a blockchain expert. And one of the things we've talked about is doing actual digital art, where you could potentially buy a piece of art digitally through the blockchain and then own it. And then at some point, perhaps that art could be, you know, you could actually buy the original piece, or you could own a piece of it, or things like that. We've been really experimenting with a lot of ideas about, you know, what it means to own art and what it means to invest in art and support artists. I think that's really a big thing. So, so that's the Freedom Tapestry Project. It started between Los Angeles, the United Kingdom, and Syria and Damascus. You know, so we are looking to begin this project, and I'm really excited to have you jump into this, Aaron, and be our de facto host, bringing in artists.
Thank you.
You've been doing a wonderful job with your Instagram and a wonderful job with everything, you know, that you've been doing, and I think it'll be really a great opportunity for all these artists around the world to connect. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Samya, who will say hello and introduce the artist that we have with us today, Diana. And then she'll introduce that and kind of talk a little bit about herself. And I will be on the next time we do this.
Cool. Yeah, and if you want to jump on at the end, just like let me know. And
I'm good. I have
Okay.
faith in you. You got this.
We
only
all
have an hour.
All right. I'll
All
take
right.
it from there. New people jumping on all the time. Oh, this is wonderful.
Absolutely.
You can get off whenever
All right.
you want. I'll get Samya.
And Samya, jump on in and say hello and introduce Diana. I'm out.
All right. All right. That was awesome. All right. Let's get Samya on here. Let's see where you got a request on. We will. Oh, here we go. We got this. We got this together. This is a group thing. Hello, Bayan. I'm not as good with names as I could, so I'm gonna try, and you can correct me, but just don't hate me for getting it wrong. But I'm gonna try. Bayan, or I could spell it out if you prefer. I am Natalie Scott. I'm glad that you love this project. It's a wonderful project, right? You painted a picture for this last year. Also, if you want to put some sparkles down there, let me know that this is all working. Give me some emojis so they know that we're all working, we're all good, because we're going to get Samya on here, and then we're going to get our artist of the day. Awesome. Diana. This is gonna be awesome. So we've got Syria, we've got from Pittsburgh to LA, Syria. We're gonna have Russia on here later. What's up?
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
how are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. What? Yeah, sorry, the
Hmm?
internet's too slow here.
It's perfect. You're good. You're good. So why don't you tell us a little
Uh,
bit about yourself
I
and your
couldn't,
involvement?
I couldn't hear Ben what Ben said.
Well, he introduced it, but there's more people on here now that weren't on when Ben was. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what excites you about this project?
So the idea of this project is, hi Natalie. Oh my God. Oh, is to collect art from all over the world, but now we're focusing on one place so we can later, be global or like later. Yeah.
We're already global right here. Look, you're in you're in Damascus right now, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
live in Damascus, Syria. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. See, I'm in the US. It's already global. We're already global. Where's everybody from? Let us know in the comments. Let me know where you're calling in from. Show us our global outreach here. So tell me a little
I,
bit
I
about it.
I
Hmm?
I can't hear you well.
Oh,
I didn't know what you said. I'm so sorry.
oh. Why don't you? Can you tell me a little? Oh, Moscow. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got involved in the project? Can you
About
hear
the
me?
project.
Yes.
ماني اسمع بلكي هون بكون أحسن.
This is the fun of these lives.
No,
You
probably
just
this here is better. Maybe the signal. I'm so sorry. I mean,
Oh, it's
the
okay.
internet in Syria is really bad.
It's okay. We can always come back to you at another time, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow, so you can tell us more then if you'd like.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I can hear you now a little bit.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about a little bit more about the project? Yeah, someone can type this in. That would be good. Thank you. HISHAM.
So, so we're collecting art to provide. We're collecting all kind of arts from all over the world, so we can provide to artists, especially young artists, so they have their own voices.
What's
Hello.
important to you about having artists and their voices be heard? Can you hear?
What? I can hear you. Sorry.
Oh, can someone type that? That would be really awesome. I appreciate that. What why don't you tell us a little bit about why this is important for you to have artists be heard, why their voices should be heard?
Because there's artists, so we can have like, so they can this word. Sorry. Their message would be received to like the different places in the world. Like Syrian artists, they don't have much voice. They have voices, of course, but not like our voices are not heard as much as other artists from other sides of the world.
Is there anything particular that you think needs to be heard from Syria, from like Syrian art, or like that you feel like is underspoken, or that needs to be heard in the rest of the world that isn't?
Our like Nothing particular, but it's like the Syrian artists' voices. This like really matters. Like as I said before, for connection, for
Oh,
connection.
cool. Is there anything else you want to say before we have our artist on of the day?
No.
I know that. No,
Oh,
you're
I
good.
met Diana through Ashtar. She's a Syrian artist too, living in Russia, and there are many great artists here. I wanna like make sure so they can have their voices out there. And me, artist myself, I would like try to do that. I would, yeah, for them and for other people, of course, around the world, so we can make it globally and just connect through arts and connect dots and cultures together.
That's beautiful. I love that. That's why I'm on
Oh.
here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I love putting the hearts down
You
there.
have
Thank you, Ashtar. I don't know how to say your name, but I try. And
okay.
okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, all
Oh,
right.
oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Baron.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
And
Okay?
so for the connection. Okay, yes, yes.
All
Okay.
right. Talk to you soon. All right.
Okay.
Let's
Okay, bye-bye.
bye-bye. All right, here we go. We're just switching off people. This is quite the thing to hop between people on here, but I'm working on it. Thank you all for hanging out with us while we try this, while we try to make this work. This is version 1.0 of the lives hosting here on Freedom Tapestry Project. And yeah, so just after this goes live and goes on IGTV, post a comment. And 1 second, I will show you. Send this out, DM this to all of your friends so that way they can all be here and be here live with us and can comment together. So there's a little button down there right below, in right by the comment, and you just click on that button, send it out to your friends. I'm gonna clean the lens. There we go. I'm a little bit clearer now, I think. Yeah.
I love that you had to sketch the symbol to
Yeah. Can I wait, can I see you? I can't see you. Let me try to get you on again. Let me try it. Okay, let's try again. We heard Diana. Yeah, there we go. Do that. Put some hearts up there. Oh, there we go. Put some hearts. Now we have the. What's up?
Hey,
How are you?
good. I'm seeing you showing symbols and stuff.
Yeah. I'm having fun.
IG for dummies.
Exactly. Well, it's really for all of us. They're always constantly changing their stuff. So why not just have fun? I don't know. I'm just like, let me just sketch, have fun. And then I start to use it. It's fun, use these things. So where are you at right now? Where tell
You mean in life or in the world?
all of the above,
In
metaphorically, whatever you want to talk about. That's why we're here.
Yeah, I'm in Moscow right now. It's a bit chilly, unlike you guys, but we're coping.
Wow, how cold is it?
Well, yesterday was 8 Celsius. Right now, I don't know
That's
how much,
pretty
but
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably it feels right now like in like the 30s here, I think somewhere in the 30s. Because I've lived in 40 Celsius, and that's really hot. Like 40, 41, that's really hot. I don't know the exact conversion, but I can say it's pretty hot here.
Well, you have sun at least. Count your blessings.
I am. This is day 2. This is day 2 of sun, like literally.
Oh, okay.
No. Really, it's
Still
only day 2. It was like free. It was like snowing last week here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm planning on moving to LA. I should maybe reconsider.
Well, this is Pittsburgh. This is in Pennsylvania. This is East Coast.
Oh, right. Ben in LA, right. Sorry.
Yeah. Ben's
Yeah.
in LA. We've had, we're in Damascus the next moment. Now we're in Moscow. We're just doing a little travel around the world type of thing
Mr.
here.
Worldwide, right.
So what are some colors that are popping out to you now?
Colors?
Yeah, colors. Like your work has a lot of color in it. Like what's the
Ah.
color like out in Moscow?
Well, can I swear here? I slip a lot. But I sure hope that, Moscow doesn't really affect my colors that much. But unfortunately it does, because I get a lot of commissions that are, gloomy hip hop kind of thing, and they're all lots of purple and blues. But, the last commission I posted was very sunny, inspired, by the
Feel
sun.
free to show us any. Feel free
Yeah,
to.
I actually just posted it, but I don't know how to.
I think there's this button in the lower right-hand corner. You can just click that, and then it should go to your photos.
Nope. I think
No?
it's because the host is different.
Oh, the host.
privilege.
Okay, so maybe next time we'll
Yeah.
we'll have to do this. Okay. Do you have it on your tablet or something, or computer you can?
Yeah.
Okay,
I can.
perfect. Yeah.
All right.
There. We'll hang in there. Throw some colors
I'm
down.
I'm only gonna show the the IG version that I have to mute. Well, this is a song, promoting my client. Huh?
I like the song. I don't know. I like.
It's too loud. I can't control shit here, and it's not easy to maneuver. But yeah, in general, I have a lot of gloomy stuff here. But in general, when I make happy colors, it's always not inspired by Moscow.
Moscow isn't exactly the happy.
It has its perks, but colors is not one of them.
Okay, what are some of the perks of Moscow?
Wow, we're talking cities now.
Well, you talk, like artistically.
Well, Moscow definitely has its own kind of style of artists, which I really admire, but I don't have really much connection with them because, they have their own thing going on. And the thing here is that, you don't really hear of big artists or art scenes in Moscow or in Russia in general. We just have a lot of individual good ones. And these guys I'm following, I look up to them, I admire them, they're great, especially the animators. But in general, I can't really say that I got that much inspiration from the city itself or cities. Actually, I get most of the inspiration from other artists, like most of the time. So, they're good for something. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, you, of course. Yeah, I actually did it recently in a Q&A. But yeah, I'd love to do that. Can you hear me right? Can you hear me all right?
Reconnecting. Sorry.
Okay.
Lost connection,
good.
but now we're connected again. Perfect.
Good.
So, feel free to ask questions down there, and if you know anybody down in the comments, feel free to talk to them. So,
yeah, my friend kind of joined right now.
Oh, perfect. Who
because
is this?
we have nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do. Well, this is perfect. So how's your COVID experience? How has this been affecting you?
Well,
yeah.
it's kind of went in my favor because I like staying home, and now I don't have the pressuring guilt of going out. But it kind of went too much because like the whole world feels like it's burning, and stopping right now, that every other connections that the world might have is stopping right now. So it's kind of depressing, but overall I'm good. I just miss humans and human contact, but other than that I'm great. I'm just working too much. I think I should take a break.
We have a question by Daz. I'm just gonna call you Daz down here.
Yeah.
What software do you use mainly for animation?
Well, for animation, 99% I use Adobe Animate, which is I don't think a lot of animators like using it unless they had like a big project going on, because it's in vectors and it's not very, it doesn't have the sketchy feel to it. So I have to make a few tricks not to look so robotic or like too clean. I don't succeed all the time, but I try my best. And the other 1% is on After Effects, the sketching on Photoshop. Actually, I can show you steps if you want.
Yeah, show us.
So this is a commission that I'm working on, and so I start with, I don't know if you can see much,
maybe
but I start with
a little bit closer. Yeah, because I saw this with a hand and the sheets. I saw this kind of.
Oh yeah, that's not a commission. That's a personal effort kind of thing.
Interesting.
Not a lot of people can really afford it. So yeah, I start with the sketching. I start with the sketching. For example, this guy, I get the inspiration from him, the face and the cards. I always use reference, like no matter what, because sometimes when you draw from imagination, you're really drawn from memory, not really imagination. But I don't even know how to drive, so I have to use reference. I don't know what a car looks like, actually. I've never been to one. So yeah, and then I go to, let's see, I make the vector version of it. So basically this is the sketch. It's very sketchy, you would think. And this is the vectors one. You can, move like this. And this is why I love Adobe Animate. It's very, very convenient. And then I color and I make all the steps. You can see like this, 1, 2, and the animation here is very subtle. I don't think you're gonna see it. It's just the blink and the rain, needed by the client himself. And before that, actually, I have to try some colors. So that this is actually, I spent a lot of time on this, and my friends would tell you that I ask them constantly. I even ask on Twitter, like, is this better, or this better, or this better, or this, or this, or this? I don't stop at 1 or 2. There's 6 of them here, and I have to choose one of them. Actually, colors were, I think it still is maybe one of my weakest points. So I have to work on it a lot. Ever since I realized, like, shit, like I have to, step it up, and I got more involved with colors to a point that was like, okay, you're acceptable. You get to go. And yeah, so since then I take some commissions when I'm feeling greedy, and when I'm feeling, I'm cool, stop taking money, I would just do stuff for my own because I have more freedom in it. With, like, for example, this one with the sheets, when I was having wink wink fun with my boyfriend, I thought that this would be really fun to make, and he actually helped me with the acting of this. It was fun as well. No, it wasn't into action. It was acting. So yeah, no dirty thoughts there. So here is pretty similar. Kind of, I spent on way too much time on this one, but I'm happy with the result ish, kind of. A lot of people commented he keeps a lot of people commented that the hand kind of looks like Tarzan's hand, which is like, I don't think it was a compliment, but you know, Tarzan, if you know, like he has a very dynamic kind of anatomy, so it would be a great compliment. So they told me that the hand looks like Tarzan's hand, but yeah, I don't think they meant it as a compliment, but I'll take it. You know,
I think
criticism
always
is
take it as a compliment. You know, take everything, just take it all. Like whatever people say, just be like, oh yeah.
well, that's the thing. If you take everything as a compliment, you'll never learn. Don't do that. That's how you fail, Aaron.
Fail. Everything's
Yeah.
a failure and everything's a compliment. It's okay.
Oh, that's a healthy way to look at it. Yeah, I agree.
You'll always
Don't
learn.
dwell on it. Don't dwell on it too much, but you know, take the high road once in a while.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Take, you know, because we got to keep these all these platforms positive. You know, especially they get out.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
know?
I love. That's why I love the art community on Instagram. You know, Twitter. Even like teenage apps like TikTok. They all have very positive, you know, attitude towards artists and artists themselves. You know, you never see an artist like, oh, your work sucks, you should stop. You never see that. So, and even the big artists always promoting other artists. So it's really sweet. Kind of makes you feel less treated by yourself.
Exactly. It's so important for artists to promote other artists and to share and sharing stories and just be like, oh, this is what's going on. Okay. Thanks, Hisham. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Hisham, yes.
Hisham, am I saying that right? Okay. So what sort of art would you like to be shared? Like that you're like, oh, I wish that this part of my voice was shared more, or like part of my work, it just hasn't gotten the attention that I would like.
Well, I'm very not political with my work, so I kind of stay away from that. It would be more, I don't, even though I lived in Syria most of my life, I only 4 years ago I moved to Russia. When I kept kind of a good company around me, you know, as you know, in Faculty of Fine Arts and all, so I didn't really feel a lot of restraint. But you don't really expect people to celebrate illustrations about sex or about you know, homosexuality or whatever. But I never really felt oppressed, but I know a lot of people did. So in that regard, when I see other people, especially from Syria, expressing that, it would be really nice thing to see, especially that I know a lot of people would wanna post stuff like that, but are afraid of, you know, their parents or their friends or whatever. In my case, if I had to pick something to kind of wish that it had more attention, it would be, well, animation, of course. But unfortunately, I don't think that I'm good enough yet to kind of say that, hey, look at my animation, look at this aspect, because I still working on myself. Yeah, I hate everything I do, but you know, there's the silver linings here and there. You know, you kind of make a piece, you look at it, you love it. 2 minutes later, you kind of like it. 50 seconds later, it's like, I want to delete it right now. So you get a lot of, I don't know about you, but it's probably like that.
I try to share it or put it away before I get to stage 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, me too. Like, it's like, please look at this while I still like it, because if you said any compliment about it, I'm gonna call bullshit on you, and that's not cool. Yeah, but I know that it's very important for you to love your work and kind of have the confidence. It's not like I don't have confidence in my work, but it's more of a, you know, one of my favorite, the reason why I became an animator, his name is Glenn Keane, and he said that once you believe that you're done, you never learn again. And he's like 65 years old and he's still sketching every day and doing all that kind of stuff. So I want to say that this is why I give myself a hard time, but no, deep down I know that, you know, that piece was kind of shit. So, you know, that's why you don't like it. But I would like to believe that I have the, you know, the middle ground between beating myself up and kind of, look at my work. It's nice. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm trying.
You're doing a good job, I think. Like right now, it's a practice. That's
With
the
making
ever
fun of myself.
sketching.
I do that a lot. I'm doing great. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you gotta laugh at yourself.
We have to. We have to. It's the only way to keep us sane. So discount Chandler says, tell me, a beginner artist, how should I think about what they should draw? How should someone think about what they should draw? How do you go about like picking a subject matter, I guess? How do you consider choosing?
Most of the time I have a group on my WhatsApp that's only me in there, and I kind of I add my friend. I said F you, and I took her out, and then I have the draft on my own, and I put everything. I see something in the street, I kind of write it down right away, and sometimes it's not very vague. For example, a figure sitting a wall with blurred figures walking. I saw it in a movie. I was like, that would be really cool, so I wrote it down. And whenever I want to start something new, I go there and I kind of skim through the notes, and I see like, this is I can't do this right now. Of course, because there's a lot of process to it, you kind of want to not do it. That's why you have a lot of them. And I have here, I have my post-it notes that I write stuff on them, and if you see them, they're just really a mess. Like there's
Do you want to take us over and read some?
Oh yeah. Let me show.
Yeah,
Let me
take us over. Yeah, this is exciting. This is what I love about this like Instagram Live. Like this is what we don't get if we were just like hanging out in person. If I just like visit about, whatever.
Yeah.
To bring people into the experience of the post-it notes.
This is a project on a site called Hit Record that I needed to. I'm a curator there, so they have a really cool projects there, and I needed to just follow up this. This one I just needed to call my friend. This is my PIN code to my credit card. You should not. I'm kidding. And these are like the ideas. So I have the shadow collection that I wanted to start, but I'm easily distracted. Movie posters. Someone contacted me about poetry. Head rotation. Oh shit. Yeah, I have that. I still. Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, I should go back to this one. Fashion. The head rotation, because it's almost done. I don't know why I kept it. I think I forgot about it.
What is it? Tell us.
It's it's like I made a project to this. I don't know if you saw it. It's like a fashion dude just standing there and changing outfits.
Yeah.
And the head, I already made good portion of animation to it, so I wanted just to make like a head rotation in animation frame by frame. Yeah. And it's almost ready, but I got distracted with actually this one, which is fashion, that I wanted to do, but it turns out that it to be a bigger project than myself, so I had to postpone it. This says intihar, which means suicide in Arabic. That's a bigger, like I have the storyboards ready and all. I just can't really start just yet. This is an idea for a next illustration. Which I'm gonna have to ask my boyfriend to, record some stuff for me. I use him a lot, actually. This is why I have a boyfriend. And this is just like ideas for, I don't know. This says burning car, neon sign, laundry hanging. So if you saw any of my illustrations have that, then I don't know. That means that I made something up of that mess. So I don't know actually. Oh yeah, I remember. So it's like a trailer idea, an action trailer. Yeah, my ideas are always bigger than my work, but this is how you get better, I guess.
Right? Just like keep going. How often do you finish your work? Like, do you?
If I was feeling, not self-loathing, I would finish 2 illustrations or animations in 1 week. because once I have my Pinterest page, I kind of lay out everything in one board. I see I want to work now on a dude in a car. I put all the cars, all the dudes, all the positions, and I start sketching. Between the Pinterest stage and the sketching stage, there's a lot of lying down and cooking and working out and staring at the ceiling. It's like the longest stage ever because, the push is like, oh, I'm gonna start. It takes forever. And regarding that question, actually, I have a pretty good answer. Is that there's a guy called Ethan Becker. He has a lot of good videos. He's kind of brutal towards beginners. He's always like, don't do that, don't do this. But actually, it's really cool. Like, if I was a beginner, I watched his videos, I think it would have been helped me a lot. Let me see.
Maybe you write that down. Maybe that becomes your post-it note and you can share it in your stories later.
Yeah? Let me see if I can.
And tag the Freedom Tapestry Project. So
yeah, okay, sure, I will.
Freedom
yeah.
Freedom
So basically,
Tapestry
inspiration. Freedom Tapestry.
So whoever's not following one of us, make sure to go follow the other one too. And because we have new people, send this out to your friends. This is my intermission.
That paper is very wrinkly. You're using it a lot.
Yeah, I use it a lot. I just I whip it out. This is my signage. And then I can also flip it over and make it go in the other direction.
I wonder what that means.
This is my, I don't know, but it's kind of like, this is my live animation.
Comment.
Yeah. No. This is my live animation for our episode.
At least you make yourself happy.
That's the only way that I survive. Finish
good.
And do entertaining things that make me happy.
Yes, that's the spirit, I guess. It is. I am.
Right? So you do laundry and cook. That makes you happy, or like, what makes you happy? What brings you joy? What are these things that can you?
Well,
you mentioned that.
I don't really do laundry that much. I have like this thing that I put inside. It's just depressing apartment, but I like it and it's mine. So it's not yours, it's mine. So I can like it. But no, I mean, I'm an adult in 2020. There's not a lot of things to be happy about, but I love the people that are in my life right now, and that's the cheesy answer.
No, go into it.
But for me,
delve into it.
For me, no, they believe themselves. Like I see Ash here, and she's gonna say, "Oh, you said that you love us." I did not say that I love you. I said that you are in my life, and I don't mind you existing in my life. So that's a big difference. As I'm happy, I watch a lot. I'm a movie fan, so I instead of music, I watch movies while working because music can be pretty boring. So I watch movies. I'm good at multitasking, but normally I just watch movies that I've watched a million times. And basically, the thing that makes me very happy is not gonna bring a dildo. Is this? It's Hunter x Hunter, and it's an anime that it's a manga.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was on the last comment.
You're still in the dildo talk? No, it's a manga. It's an anime that I've been watching since I was 9, and it kind of got remade. Like I choose any chance to mention this anime, but don't watch it. It's very long. If you watch it and you said something bad about it, I'll block you. So don't do that. But it's a great thing that when basically I'm happy when I see a very good body of work to be so good that it makes me feel really good about not myself, about the fact that there's a lot of people doing this amazing work. And I would love, like, my dream job will have to be to work in a studio, to be part of a movie, whether it was animation or live action or anything. It would be amazing. It would be great.
What would you like to be doing in the movie?
Well, the movie is if it was animation, I would love to do some backgrounds because it's not my strongest suit, but I feel like I will be better at it than other things. And character design, I also think that I should be better at it. I'm confident, I swear, but let me
What
get
would you
to it.
enjoy doing?
Enjoy
What would you
everything.
enjoy doing? What would bring you
I
inner
would
joy?
I would enjoy backgrounds, concept, character design, environments, and animation. The ones that I think that I'd be and love, or you're telling.
Yeah,
Okay.
what would you
And
love?
I would
it's my live
love
action. It's my live action.
I would love doing all that, but there's a difference between loving something and being good at it. I would love to do all that, but I would be better or good at animation and backgrounds, I think. I'm not very good of a character designer, but I would love to be better. It's just
okay, so this
they
is
ask
like the
me too
next
much.
year. Next year. By the time the quarantine ends, you'll be better at this.
Yeah, sure. Let's say that. I'm working all the time, but it's like the progression, you can't really see it if you're it. You know, you have other people to tell you, and you know, nobody talks to me, so nobody tells me. So I don't know.
Well, that's one thing that I found is I've actually had a group of artists and like dancers and programmers like get together and then talk about the work after they do, like solo work, and then talk about it. It helps me see progress. Anyhow, that's just my thing. Yeah. It helps me. So I don't know if it can help anybody else out there, but how do you gauge the progress of your work right now?
How do I what?
Because you said it's hard to see it from the inside, the progress of your work. Like, do you have any methodologies that you currently use, or that you think could be better, or you'd like to find?
I would hope so, but I think my vision is very like this. I forgot the term in English, that I can't really see the bigger picture, that I should just step back a little bit. I think a very good thing is that to redo something that you've done before. For example, if I did now a piece that I did last year, it would be, you know, to see the improvement that I did from last year, but then I'll stress about it, and you know, why? So I'm still in this vision, which is not that good, but it helps me. It helps my head stay straight. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I saw a question here.
Oh yeah.
Where was it? Is Wacom would be a good device for a beginner? Wacom is great, like in general, and I think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis about what tablet to use. All of them are good, like really. But if you want to choose like these, you know, to start with these, you can't really go back to the what's it called? Intos. The Intos are like, just 1 second. Where are they?
You have your Intuos over there and your Cintiq on your desk.
What?
You have your Cintiq on your desk and your Intuos in the closet, right?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna use it. It's a loser. No, it's not. It's not a loser Wacom. It's good. It's good. I started with it. I had Genius and I had Intuos, and then now I have Wacom. But yeah, if you're gonna start with Wacom, you can go back to Intuos. But Intuos is so much cheaper, and it's so good. It helps you kind of disconnect your senses. Just watch here and work here. Kind of cool exercise.
Well, because Intuos is made by Wacom, so you have this. So you have like the 21-inch Cintiq or 23-inch.
Oh, sorry, I said Wacom. I meant Cintiq.
No,
Cintiq is the one. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's like I just want to correct it. I just want to get it right because there's some. I think there's some beginners out there.
No, I get it. You didn't have to call me out like that, but I get it. I'm kidding.
I think we have another question. So feel free to also ask questions.
You're so ready.
Right?
Yeah.
We have one here.
You guys should ask questions.
Ask some questions. Okay, we have a question here that's going to pop up on the screen. How do you feel about your graduation project right now?
I can't really watch it. Like my entire life, I've watched my graduation project like 3 times. It's not that I hate it. I don't think it's bad. If I was back then, right now, I would do better. But back then, I did it in a month. Right now, I can't do that in a month. But back then, I worked. I slept for 4 days. 4 days. I slept for 4 days. I slept for 4 hours a day, so it was kind of. I feel pressure. You're showing me this question mark. But, okay.
I was just like, I was like,
you can keep it up.
I just left it here.
No, you can keep it up.
I
Whatever.
don't mind. I was just having fun. I was just like,
No, keep it up. It's fine.
I just thought like while I'm answering questions, I'm just trying to play around with like how do I like work in little like animate like strange little animations and make it graphical while also like asking questions and like
You're a natural. You're a natural.
I'm working on it. I'm open to more ideas. So keep going on your graduation project. We'll keep this up for the rest of the question.
You know, short answer is it's a project that is on my portfolio. I didn't deny it, but I would definitely do better right now. So I don't hate it, but it's cute. Let's say that. It's a cute effort of a whole month of 3 hours sleeping. So.
Wow. Is there a big project that you would like? So you said you wanted to work on an animation movie. Like that would be like a dream. How many months would you like that to be? Like what size project would you like ideally envision to feel good about it?
Well, if I was part of a big studio, I think I'll feel good about it no matter what. But yeah, big studio, like we're talking 2-3 years kind of span. But the good thing, the nice thing about animation is that when you're taking one side of the animation, you're not going to do the whole movie. If you're doing concept or animation or design or whatever, you're not going to be working for the entirety of these 3 years. You're going to take one part and do it, and then other people will continue. Unless you're a director or producer, which I'm not, let's face it. So it's kind of like, it's fun to do that. Yeah, don't give me that face. It's a hard shit to do. I feel intimidated just thinking it's like, oh, you should direct your own shit. No, actually, I work good in a team. I've tried to be the leader of a team before. It was fine, but it was very small and smaller scale. In a big project, I don't think I would. It's not my thing. I like to be told, hey, I want this. Do it your way, but I want this. I was like, great, you got it. I'm good with that. More than telling people what to do, because once you tell people what to do, you're kind of not in the creative process anymore. You're not holding a pen, basically. That's why you wouldn't really want to be that.
You want
smaller project. I want to be holding a pen. This pen, not other pens.
You don't like that. You're done with analog pens. You're onto digital pens now.
Oh yeah, no, I grabbed a pencil once last month. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. I went for half an hour and kind of I wanted to kill myself, because once you take a pen and just do it, like after so much time doing digital.
Keep doing it.
Sorry.
It's fun. No, I appreciate it. I don't know. I like to go through words like that too, and then it becomes fun, especially if you like animated like digitally. It could be interesting how it like animates out. I don't know, like floats through my mind.
It's English has always been a great friend of mine, so I would like to explore that, but not during this right now. Anyway, when I took a pencil, it had, different sizes, different pressure, different feel, and I can't do Control Z, so that was a bummer. So it took me time to kind of like myself again while doing it. I feel like everything I'm saying kind of indicates a lot of misunderstanding and sexual meanings, but it's not. What I said, kind of like myself again, I meant artistically.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah.
I'm
We don't
sorry.
talk
I'm
about
sorry. I didn't.
ages
Oh,
online.
that
We
was
don't talk
rude.
about
That was
ages
rude. I'm
online.
sorry. What?
We don't talk about ages on our live streams.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
That's
okay.
forget
It's
it.
okay.
I just wanted to make sure that you're not, too young. Sorry.
No, not at all. I mean, I don't know who's on our stream though. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
who's
they're
following
fine.
us.
They're
Okay,
fine.
because I don't know.
Someone
I
said
don't.
you're fine.
Oh, okay. Because I know like probably one. I think I know one person on here because this is my first time logging onto this account. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're usually on your own. Yes, I saw a couple of
yeah.
lives that you've done. You
Oh,
get a
thank
lot
you.
of cool artists there. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
liked the one with the ink. I actually saw that one.
Which one?
The one with making the ink.
Oh yeah, you like that one. Thank
Yeah, it was
you.
really fun to watch. Like showed the whole process. It's really fun.
Well, we're working on a collaboration where so he's making this ink that because I work in I don't know in the last like 2 months I just started picking up Sumi ink again and have just been like work like that's like my creative constraint is Sumi ink. I chose
Mm-hmm.
it, and so then I contacted this chef, and so we've known each other for I don't know like 15 years or something, 10-15 years, and so he's now just like starting this new company as a chef. So he's like, I'm gonna make the ink, and then he's gonna cook with some of the same ingredients while I'm gonna be painting. So it's a whole series. So log in every Wednesday
Oh.
afternoon, same time every week because Russia, so it's like night, but like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
serious.
that's cool.
I'm
Well,
glad you
I'll
checked
have
it.
an eye.
So this is your first time doing Instagram Live, right?
Yeah, ever. I didn't even do it myself. I'm not very, I don't really have a lot to say, let's say. I do have a lot to say, but it always comes out, like this, like you saw. It's better when it's a conversation more than, me, hey, what's up, guys? I don't have really that personality. But you're doing great. I mean, wow. I saw.
Thanks. I'm working on it. It's like I only
No,
started
no, I
this.
mean it. I mean it. I didn't mean it like it's a bad. I mean it. It's you're natural. It's great, and you're doing great thing. I mean, with the whole artists talking stuff.
I'm just trying to, talk to other artists and see what's going on and try to like I feel like it's like okay, like how can I learn more about like what's happening with other artists, what they're doing. And then I recognize it's a great way to also reach out and meet new artists. Like we hadn't met before, really.
Mm.
I mean, besides seeing each other's work, we hadn't met, on camera before this. So it's kind of like a good opportunity to have a discussion and to learn more and to ask questions. Like, I want to know how your COVID is doing, how it's affecting your work, or I want to know about what subject matters are inspiring you right now, like things like that. Like that's like because that for me that gives me inspiration. That's like what's inspiring you, what could inspire me, how could I look at the world differently, tell me more. But also
Yeah,
like I do, but also tell me more.
Oh yeah, it's no, it's great, and it's a way to get your inspiration, without other people feeling it. And it's like taking my inspiration. But yeah, you can take. I didn't even say anything really worthy of where I get my inspiration. Basically, life. That's where.
Okay,
And
tell me
of
more about.
course, IG streams. Of course, I get inspiration from there too. I'm
Okay.
inspired right now.
Oh, that's the perfect way to go, is to be
Yeah.
inspired and to inspire each other. What types of what what types of things would you like to see more of? Like what would that um what would that look like to you? Like what would you like to learn about from other artists? Like what kinds of things or sites or feelings would you like to know about?
From other artists,
Yeah, what
certain
would you like
artists.
to know about from other artists like that might be able
Oh,
to help you?
well, luckily enough, right now, especially in this age of the blessed internet, what? Everything's fine?
Oh yeah, I messed up on my pin, so I didn't type in my full Instagram handle because someone
You
asked.
can spell it. I can write it.
Okay, it's at Aaron Jack Line Art. So that's my.
Aaron.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah,
Are
do
you?
it yourself.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting it. I got it. I'm just like, how do I type and also keep a conversation going? And that's the trouble for me.
That's why I suggested to do that,
I
multitasking and all. But you're doing great. You just looks very focused right now.
yeah. Well, I'm working on this I'm not necessarily the best at this multitasking thing, but I'm I'm working on it for all of you out there.
Yeah. No, you're great.
Thank you. So
yeah,
tell
I
me
was
what you'd
saying
like to
that.
learn about.
Yeah, so I was saying
What?
that right now, because we're, in this age of the internet, everybody's putting their process, which is great. Most of the artists that I like to see their process, they're putting their process, whether it was steps, work in progress, or videos of just how to get there. And, they're very generous in that they don't even put it in their Patreon or anything. They just put it out there. So if any questions I would have for the artist, they're always going to be a kind of mental questions, like what do you do when you have an artist block? What do you do when you absolutely hate the piece that you're working on? And a lot of them, mostly when they answer these questions, a lot of them have really good answers, kind of like leave the piece, just leave it, and go back to it later. Artist block, I like to walk, I like to whatever. And I know that every person is different, but it kind of makes you it lets you know that you're not weird in this kind of situation. So yeah.
Yeah, that these types of things
Art-wise, it's
are
basically
normal.
yeah. It's like a normal people, like how do you get off doing all this kind of work?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same thing with like the voices being heard, just like of artists in general. That it's a normal type of thing for all artists. Like how do I share what I want to say? How do I get over an artist? Like these are things that all artists or most artists go through. I feel like unless you have like 100 million followers on Instagram or something like that, it's always going to be like, I don't know. I'm just making up a number.
The best artist, the highest followed artist here is like 2 million, I think, which is great. I mean, you wouldn't even dream about it before. It's only with celebrities. Now, we got our folks working on it.
Right. I feel like that's the thing, is like making each other celebrities of this type is interesting. We don't have to wait for this big institution. Like we can make this up as we go, and that's a beautiful thing, and we can work together to build each other up as artists. We only have 2 minutes remaining, so I'm going to let you say anything else you'd like to say that inspires you. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Oh, I have the mic. We can have a moment of silence, staring context. But no, really, I'm not the one who gives inspirational talks, really. It's just I'm trying the best I can. And whenever you see someone who's doing great, you must know that they're going through their own shit. And keep working, people. That's it.
Keep working, and Freedom Tapestry Project is right here with you, with the artists and with the people, and being connected here online. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope everybody who's not following both of these accounts goes up there, follows both of the accounts, also follows me at Aaron Jack Line Art. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for sharing your illustrations. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Samya. Thank you, everyone who's involved on this project. There will be links to any other people and things you should see in the stories that Ben will take care of. because Ben's awesome. He's the project awesome architect behind it all. I'm hopping on and talking to wonderful artists.
Oh, he's your cousin.
Anything
You have to
else?
say that.
Yeah. Oh, and make a comment on this IGTV after when it gets posted. Make your comments on this afterwards.